It's Bob from Trappers Point Camp. I was doing a little ice fishing and come home, and late at night, Rhoda was taking a shower and the line goes, there's no water coming out. And, you know, it was a warmer day and everything, and was wondering, you know, didn't know what it was, did the pump break and everything. So I kind of checked everything, and I'm going to kind of show you everything I checked. And end result, I know why it froze, and I tried to fix it, so we'll see. I'll show you kind of a method of how to fix it. So what it is the water goes into underneath the cabin right there. You know, it's underground, buried, comes up into the cabin, okay? And I'm going to try to show under there if it's possible, because I got a method that's going to thaw it out. So what I did is I had this camper parked here, and the line goes underneath the camper, underneath the ground to the well, which I'll show you here. But there was no snow under that camper, kind of like over there, but I'll get a close-up on the other side here. So first thing I did is pulled the pump and turned on the water, and the water come up so it wasn't frozen in the well. So that's a little handle that you grab, and that sits into place down there. Pitless adapter right there. So that goes in there, pumps the water in. So what it looked like before I fixed it, well, fixed hopefully the problem from happening. So you got bare ground here, right? Well, now I figured it out that it froze underneath here because I shoved a PEX pipe into the water line, and it goes right up to the camper on the other side there. So it took a while to figure it out, but I got it figured out. So yeah, so that handle there just goes down into the well right here. If I turn the pump on right now, I could get water here. So this is how I'm getting water in order to heat up the water that I'm going to use to thaw the line. So I figure I got from this pump from the well right there, give you an angle from the well right there to the other side of this camper. I figure I got 10 to 12 feet of frozen water right there. It's somewhere right in there where it started. So what I'm going to use is a bilge pump. I'm going to crawl under there. I don't know how good the video is going to be under here. I've been under here a couple times trying to figure it out, but like I say, we'll cut to the chase. I already figured it out. So I'm going to get under there, and I'll have a flashlight. I don't know if you're going to be able to see under there, but what I'm going to do is I'm getting a car battery ready and a bilge pump ready. Basically, I got a bilge pump and 1/2-inch PEX, and as you can see, that PEX will fit. Sorry about that, trying to take the video by myself. Rhoda's warming up the water. Fits right inside there. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put that inside it. I'm gonna tape it shut so that obviously the water will go down the PEX line, and then I'm gonna put that inside of a 5-gallon pail of hot water, pump it down the line, and it's gonna recirculate. Hopefully, when I get underneath that cabin and get this all set up, it will you'll be able to see how it works. We're getting some hot water boiling, and in the process I'm getting this set up. So I got a bilge pump here, and that I'm going to put on the end of the car battery. It's an automatic one, but I'll just set it up as manual. Then here's the PEX I'm going to have underneath the cabin. As you can see, it fits right inside the bilge pump. So what I'll end up doing is taping that together once I get it cut right by the line. And then this is going to go in a bucket, 5-gallon bucket with hot water, and then I'm going to pump the line all the way down to the ice underneath the ground. So hopefully when I get under the cabin, you guys can see this, and I'll have it all set up. I'll start the video, and then I'll start it running, and hopefully I can get that 12 feet of ice melted. Okay, I'm underneath here. Here's the pipe coming from underground. Oh, that's good. You can see this really good. And there it is. So I stuck that PEX, that crimp is as far as it goes in right now. So that way I know how many feet I'll gain. I only have about maybe 8 feet there because the line ended up crimping. I had a longer line, but it crimped. And if it's crimped, it ain't going to push in very good, right? So I just cut it off there, and I said, well, hopefully that'll get us far enough. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the bilge so you can see this thing operate. I don't think I got enough water to fill the whole line and recycle it yet. But we'll find out. First, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, starting it again. Somehow I must have clicked it off. black wire came off. Screw that back on. Okay. So again, you just keep recycling it. I had 6 feet. Hopefully you can see from the video. You just push it up against that ice down in there. It's still recycling. The water is still very warm actually. So my problem is I'm going to run out of holes. But as long as I keep pushing that hot water down there, it'll come. It just won't come as quick as it is right now. Because as you can see, I re-grip with my hand. And I'm just pushing right now. Again, it's recycling it in that bucket underneath. And there, it's just breaking through the ice right now. I'm going to run out of hose, I think, before it starts going down the other end. And what happened was, you know, and I should have known this, but I had bare ground underneath that camper. And that, you know, no snow insulating it, and that did her. So again, I'm not even sliding my hand, it's just melting the ice. And it's getting closer and closer and closer. Now it's actually, I think I might actually get it because it's getting weaker and weaker. You can just tell, like it's really going in. So hopefully you can see the setup. I'm gonna try to show it again. I'll get that bilge pump under the water. So I got the bilge pump in the water. There we got a good view. It's recycling the water, pushing it down to the ice, and bringing the hot water right back in so you recycle and don't waste it. Connected to a car battery. And then you just shove the hose. You got to make sure you got enough hose to shove down so you're up against it. I mean, bottom line, just getting hot water in there is going to help. But obviously you want to be as close to the ice as you can. So again, I'm going to try to see how much I gained a lot just from talking here. Yeah, so I'm almost to the end of the hose. As you can see, I gained probably 4 or 5 feet already. But yeah, the key is have snow insulating the ground. That's the lesson learned here. You know, I kind of messed up. And so that's the setup. Pretty simple. So anybody that's got a frozen line, this will thaw her out. Now that water is still warm. It's not boiling, you know, it's not hot right now. It's gonna take a little more time. But basically, I'm gonna stop the video and start it when I'm almost to the end. We'll see, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get a different angle, and there we go. So this is the tight spot I'm in. Can't even fit a 5-gallon bucket in here. It can barely turn around. I gotta stick the bilge back in the water. She likes to ride up. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, so basically I got it rigged to where it's constantly throwing hot water down there. Now it's not up against the ice because it's going to be a foot away, but the key is it's pushing hot water up against it regardless of the red pipe being right up against it because I ran out basically. If this don't work right here, I'm just going to leave it cycle for a little bit. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to peck some more pecks onto that end of that line. So I'd have to take the tape off the bilge, put a straight PEX fitting in there, crimp another 10 feet to be safe, and then that way I could keep sliding it towards the ice. This will probably just take a little bit longer, but I'm guessing it's going to get it within no time. If not, I'm going to just step away and go get 10 feet more PEX and a couple crimps and get 10 feet on it, and I'll be done soon. So yeah, bilge pump's in the bucket. Only thing I could use because of the ceiling. It's recycling hot water all the way to the bottom and bringing it back up with, you know, just regular car battery. There. Where is it? Wow. I didn't realize, right there's the extension. I didn't realize I was that far in. So yeah, that just, if you can see this on the video good, that just shows you, wow, how much I gained. It's still going. I gained 10 feet since I extended it, I bet. So that means it's any second now. Still gaining. Yeah, the key is you gotta have it. Gotta have that touching that ice at all times. I tried when I ran out of hose there, I tried to gain and it just wasn't gaining. Any second now. Come on. This is crazy. I had a lot of frozen line there, even though it was to the camper. There was still 20 feet of frozen line. So I bet you 20 to 30 feet of frozen line. I bet after I'm done, I'll measure and pull it out. This is crazy. Any second now, there should be no water coming up. I'd love to catch it on video, but I'm gaining. Like I said, that's going to heat that ground. And now I got the snow on top, it'll prevent this from happening. Because obviously, yeah, you don't want to be doing this every day, right? But in a pinch, when you need water, I mean, this is a great method. I must be getting to the other end because it's going a lot easier, if you notice, if you can see that. So I must be getting through the hardest part. And now I'm toward the well part that's going to be thawed. Yeah, it should be done any second now. I mean, it's just moving too quick. It's getting there. Yeah, it's not as solid down there, I don't think. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, I'm back. I got her, I think. Yep, I got her. Well, she's... Oh, I bet you it's against the well. That's why it won't go in anymore. Yep, the video quit right as I got her. Yep. So as you can see, nothing's coming out, right? Yep, so it's going right down through. So we got her. Wow, I wish I would have got that. I think I clicked off right as it happened. It's so hard underneath here. I'll show you what I'm dealing with as I get out. I just leave that run. It is what it is. I doubt you can see down the well, but I'll try to show it down the well. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, you can hear the water draining. You can't see. You can definitely hear it. That's the bilge. Oh, now the bilge ran out of water. Yep. So now I just got to put this pitless adapter back in its bracket, hook up the lines, and I'm done. I'll give you one more video at the end. I'll show all the equipment outside because, you know, I don't know how easy you saw it. But, yeah, that was the issue. No snow under the camper. That's what it looked like with bare ground. And, you know, I put tons of snow under there now. So that'll start insulating it. But if I would have waited for that to thaw, that would have took a week or two probably. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the video and I'll make one more at the end with all the equipment outside of the little cubby hole that I was in. So, again, I apologize for video, but I mean, that's what I was dealing with. Very tight, cramped space. And, yeah, I'm excited to have water again. The line is now done. And I don't know how good you can see underneath the cabin and everything, but this is the setup basically. So Rhoda, if you want to show them the setup. So basically, it wasn't black and red. It was the brown had to go to the red. And then black was on the negative. Because the auto bilge is 3 wires. So basically we had our boiling hot water in here. And then as you can see, 40 feet of line to get that done. 40 feet of line. And basically, you know, I had a PEX cutter, crimper. I had some crimps that I crimped on it, obviously. And then I duct tape the PEX. The PEX fits into that plug like I showed earlier in the video. And then I duct taped it together so that it would go down the red line, obviously. Okay, now come on over, Rhoda. I'm going to show how to put the well back on. Okay. So, you got her? Come on the other side so you can show the pitless adapter. So you got that adapter and that slides into a groove in here. So the key is, and it's not going to be light, you lower this down and you got to find that. You ain't going to see it on the video, so just go down in there. I don't think you'll see it. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe you can see it. Just wait, I'll shine on it. Right there it is. See it? Yep, there. You can see it right there. Perfect. So I got to get this thing on that U shape down in there. Yep. So that's what I'm going to aim for. You won't see it in the video now because I'll be in the way. Yeah, it's heavy. Here, hold this flashlight. Try to still take the video if you can. Put it down in there. There you go. Okay, I think I'm by it. Not in it though. Nope. When you know what's in it, it'll just kind of slide down in there. There, I got it. Just got to go down further. Let me make sure. See if they can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see that it's in that bracket thing. Yep, right there. Okay, grab the light. Now I'm going to go up a little and try to get it to go back in there. There. Got to go just a little further down. Hold on. Not wanting to go in. There, the pipe's in the way. I got it this time. Got it. Okay. Now, Rhoda, go ahead and give me the video. Give me the video. And you're going to go turn that pump on. Okay. So go, yep, go flip the breaker. Oh, give me the flashlight. Boy, just throw it. So basically, now she's going to turn that breaker on. And we're going to make sure water's not draining and that it's a good seal. But, yeah, let's see if I can get the angle. Not with the camera. It's kind of in the way now, unless I can get on this side of it. Nope. Yeah, you can't see down in there now. But I can. So I'm going to make sure it's a good seal, nothing draining. And you can actually see the water line down there. I don't know. I can't see it on video. Oh yeah, you can see the water. She turned it on, it sounded like. Listen. Yep, she's pumping. So there you go. Mission accomplished. Well, what I was going to do initially was this green hose. I was going to cut that end off so it fits down that black pipe. I was going to gravity flow this hot water into it and push it down as I go, but it would have never recycled it. And gravity flow, I'm not sure how much that would have worked. So I ended up thinking up the bilge pump method, and as you can see now, we have water. And I'm still filling up the hot water tank. So the hot's on right now. I'm still filling up the tank. Once that's full, I'll flip the breaker to on, and we'll have water. So because it's electric, because I drained it, I shut off the electric to it, obviously, so that way you don't fry it out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, hopefully if you have a frozen, there it is, already full. If you have frozen water under the ground, you can't beat that method. So good luck if you have any problems. This is the best method I see. I tried it and it worked great.